Dear learners and viewers, how are you? Welcome to online class. Today I am with you a grammar class. I think the grammar class will help you to study at home. Dear learners, you often make mistakes while doing grammars. So this will help you to learn. Before doing that, I am going to give my introductions. Dear learners, let us see my introductions. Wow, beautiful pictures. Welcome to online digital education world, dear learners. This is my identity. I am Arifujjaman Arif, lecturer of English, Doikha Adarsh College, Hatibandha. The class is made for you as English second paper, English class 9 to 12. Okay, dear learners. Let us enjoy a picture. Nasir Sharma Shamro is taller than any other man in Pakistan. Very nice conceptions. Nasir Shamro is taller than any other man in Pakistan. The man is very curious one. Dear learners, look the scenery. The scenery is very beautiful. It is more beautiful than most other sceneries. Dear learners, have you got some conception about the picture? Okay, dear learners, just very few sceneries are as beautiful as it. We have transformed the previous sentence. Dear learners, our today's topic, transformation, comparative to positive degree. In my previous lecture, I have done superlative to positive. Today we will do comparative to positive degree. Dear learners, are you prepared? Yes, learning outcomes. At the end of the lesson, we will be able to identify the structure of changing comparative into positive degree, change comparative into positive degrees. In this lesson, we will learn the structures of comparative sentence and superlative positive sentence, and then we will change. Okay, dear learners, wait and see the slide. How to change comparative with than any all other into positives, dear learners. Be careful. Here the structure is no other plus portion after other. That means the parts after other of a sentence. Then a verb plus so or as plus positive form of adjective plus as plus subject what before verb. Dear learners, very easy structure. No other plus portion after other plus verb plus so or as plus positive form of adjective plus as plus subject what before verb. Dear learners, look at the structure carefully and then see the structure and let us try to understand the sentence. Dhaka is bigger than any other city in Bangladesh. Dear learners, here we can indicate Dhaka subject, each verb, bigger than comparative degree. City in Bangladesh, portion after noun, portion after other. Very clear? Do you make the meaning and have you an clear idea? Yes. This site is nicer than any other site. This is positive sentence. And turn into positive. This is comparative and turn into positive. Yes. Here, no other side is as nice as this side. We have done it according to the sentence structure. This side is nicer than any other side. Make into positive. No other side is as nice as this side. Dear learners, our enjoy the next slide. The elephant is bigger than all other animals. And this is comparative sentence and to make the sentence into positive. How can we make it positive? Just try. The Kamlapur station is more attractive than any other station in Bangladesh. The sentence is comparative. So make it positive. Dear learners, try it. Bangladesh Parliament is more spectacular than any other parliament in the world. Dear learners, have you guessed the sentence, what type of sentence it is? It is a comparative degree. Now, make it positive and try yourself. Dear learners, change the following sentences into positive degree. My mother is more beautiful than any other woman. My mother is more beautiful than any other woman. Just practice it. She is more respected than any other person in the world. She is more respected than any other person in the world. And practice it. Number 3, she is finer than all other mother to me. She is finer than all other mother to me. Just practice it. Number 4, she can sacrifice more than any other for her children. Dear learners, practice it. She is more essential than any other person to her children. Dear learners, practice it. If you practice it, you will get a better idea and you will be dependent on yourself. Then you can work out or change any type of transformation of sentence. Dear learners, how to change comparative with then most other. This is another item or this is another part of sentence. Suppose you should use very few plus portion after other are where plus so or as plus positive form of adjective plus as plus subject word before verb. In the previous structures there was the use of very few. So you should use very few plus portion after other plus are or where plus so or as plus positive form of adjective plus as plus subject word before verb. Dear learners, in the previous structures we can find the use of no other. Here we find very few. It is almost for than most other. When we find than most other in comparative sentence, we will use very few in the positive sentence. Okay, dear learners, look at the examples. Dhaka is bigger than most other cities in Bangladesh. Here we find Dhaka subject is as verb bigger than most other. This is comparative degree and where we find the use of than most other. Cities in Bangladesh, portion after other. So how can do it? The plane flies faster than most other planes. Make into positive. Yes, dear learners, the eye of this cat is sharper than most other cats. You should practice it yourself. Dear learners, change the sentences into positive degree. You must practice it. Without practicing, none can gain skill in grammar. So practice is better here. Number 1, Hazrat Umar radiallahu anhu was greater than most other caliphs of Islam. Number 2, he was more obedient than most other followers of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Number 3, he was more powerful than most other rulers in the world. Number 4, he was considered nobler than most other rulers in Islamic world. He is better than most other model rulers. Dear learners, just practice it yourself. If the comparative degree is subject plus verb, comparative form of adjective, then plus noun or pronoun, it is totally different. Okay, dear learners. In the previous sentences, you can find the use of then, any other, then, most other. Here you will only find then. So its structure is another. Change will be portion after then. That means portion after then comes first plus verb plus not plus s plus positive form of adjective plus s plus subject, word before verb. Dear learners, you have guessed the idea. If the sentence is affirmative, then here it will be negative. If the sentence is negative, then there will be affirmative. This is difference. Now we can make it clear by an example. Rohim is clever than Karim. Answer is Karim is not as clever as Rohim according to the structures. First Karim, then is plus not as cleverer as Rohim. Okay, dear learners, are you clear? Now we go to the next slide. The tiger is more ferocious than the lion. Make it positive. Just practice it yourself. Dear learners, my watch is better than yours. The sentence is very easy. I think you can do it. Make into positive. Your watch is not as good as mine. The answer is very easy. Your watch is not as good as mine. Dear learners, here we find two pens. The first pen is very beautiful. The second pen is not so much beautiful. That means your pen writes nicer than mine. It is also comparative. Just practice it into positive. My pen does not write as nice as yours. Okay, dear learners, just practice it. The elephant is bigger than the tiger. Number 2, the horse runs faster than the deer. Number 3, your pen writes better than mine. Number 4, a bicycle does not run faster than a car. Number 5, he is more intelligent than I. Very easy sentence. I think you will make the sentences into positive. Dear learners, your assignment. I think you have got too much assignment today, but you should remember, practice makes a man perfect. If you practice more, you will learn more and you will solve more. Number 1, he is better than any other boy in the class. Akbar is greater than most other kings of India. Here is missing. Just try to put it. Akbar is greater than most other kings of India. The Padma is bigger than all other rivers in Bangladesh. Cox's Bazar is larger than most other sea beaches in the world. My country is more beautiful than any other country in South Asia. Dear learners, number 2, 3 and 4 you should put is after the subject. Okay, here is missing. Okay, dear learners, I have come to the last part of my lectures and I think you have understood all. I think you will do better in my next lectures. Just look at. I think you will work out. May you be happy. May Allah keep you safe and sound. Bye.